do now.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get shot. Out of my way. Out of my way. Yeah. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
And we are underway from Houston. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. It's fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Jaguars nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Hey, go!
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
They go play action with Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown, Travis Hunter, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Fred on red. Silver.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 42, second down. And look at the defense for these Texans. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at fifth best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Go!
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Go, let's go. There we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Texans at 2-1 now to start the campaign. They were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
First down.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Texans have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Soko, hunt.
Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Hey, Zeke.
Lawrence will throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Trevor Lawrence.
The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
On the play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Soko, Soko, say hi.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey, hey. Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato, tomato. It's hot. It's hot.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Lawrence's pass.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Roll. Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Hey, Soko, Soko. There it is, there it is.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
3rd and inches.
Hey, here we go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, that was big right there, because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down kick. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Stroud working out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. To Mixon on the check down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another Texans 1st down. On the quick. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And fights through one man. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have moved out in front.
The
extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jaguars 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south. Tonight.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing opened out. Feeling he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son. Dirty left.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here we go, son.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27.
Hey, easy. Red.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, 11. 11. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down.
Hey, go. Silver.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Hey. Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
On red. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, tomato. It's hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And he's into the clear. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Stroud keeps it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. C.J. Stroud scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
35-yard line.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Lawrence's pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Sink right. Hey, kill.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Soko, so hut. I got him. Here we go, so hut.
Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hunt.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Silver.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. We'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go. Let's go. 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
At their own 21-yard line.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ready? Hey, defense, get ready. Let's go, Tony.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the bottom chart, talking over they do. I've been dealing with my commas.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Decent 24. Done.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
On red. Hey, Ginger, here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Daniil Hunter dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
11. Agate. Here we go,
and they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Inside handoff to Mixon. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line.
Big Lion. Let's go now. Ready?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, our coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Here we go.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
All right.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Decent 24.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Third and 9 here. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big game and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, again to Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Here we go.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And it's a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
His kick is
extra point
good.
right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now a give right side. Jenkins.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
31-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ready.
Nixon will try the right side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Come on. Set.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
At the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Jenkins.
The ball carried by
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Jenkins. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bobcats. Let's go. Come, Panthers. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
22 yards there, a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before they close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Now Lawrence
Thomas has got it. Complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Brian Thomas Jr. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? No, it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath.
All right, let's go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Now,
and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. All they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On the check.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go now. Check go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Norton. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
11, Agate. Hey, Sokos, 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, run. 13, loop. Hey, kill. Go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence will throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.